Today we are doing a quick walk around on the new 2022 Honda Passport. It's quite windy out here, so I do apologize for the wind noise. I do have a Trailsport and I do have a Ex-l. This is the first 22s my dealership has received, and in total we had about 5 of these 22s and we're down to 3 of them already, so they're starting to sell like crazy. Honda did change up the lineup for 2022, so instead of having a Sport, Ex-l, Touring, and Elite, now it's only Ex-l. This is the new base model. Trailsport, which is above the Ex-l, and Elite, which is the highest one. One of the big changes you're going to notice for 22 is the whole front fascia. The Honda went for a more boxier, aggressive look, and I will start on the Trailsport. So you can see you have a different fender, you have a different hood, and the hood actually has like a bulge on the top of it to give it more dominance, I guess, appearance. The front bumper is different. You can see the fog lights is in a different placement and with the turn signals, and it actually has a air curtain for the front bumper that's functional, so it's real. It's not no fake vents or anything like that. Turn signals are incandescent, fog lights are LED, and high beams are incandescent, which is surprising, and low beams is LED and LED daytime running light. And you do get this new grille, like I said, a ridgeline looking styling grille. Trailsport gets Trailsport on the grille itself, but with this design they went with a more squarish looking face versus the 21. I do have a 21 Elite here, so you guys can kind of get an idea. 21 versus 22, and you can see the LED low beam, high beam, how it used to be, and I believe they got rid of the LED high beam, which is interesting. And you can see how they had the orientation with the fog lights and the turn signals that's different as well. We're mostly going to take a look at the Trailsport, being that this is a new trim for 22. They gave you 18-inch wheels. Passport usually have 20s, but since the Trailsport is supposed to be more off-road orientated, they gave these a little bit more of a rugged look to it. And these are the same tires from the Ridgeline. Higher tire wall, like I said, smaller wheel, so less likely to curb these or, you know, pop a tire or anything like that. You still have 20s on the Ex-l and Elite though. Black side mirrors, black roof rails. That's standard on the Trailsport. Smart entry, you put your hand in there, unlocks for you. Keys gotta be on you. Power seats. So this is one up from the Ex-l. So you only can get leather seats in a Passport now. Since the Sport is gone, the Sport was cloth seats, manual seats. And you kind of look in here, you can see parking sensors. You have like a de-icer for the windshield. That's different. And the Passport, on the Trailsport, you have power mirrors too. So they don't close automatically when you lock the car, but you can turn them on and off if you want. Memory seats. So a lot of Ex-l stuff. I mean, you do have the Trailsport embroidered into the seat, and the orange stitching too. That's only for the Trailsport, and these only come in black interior too. Typical Honda sound. Push by wire shifter, so you don't actually have a shifter. You know, heated seats is still standard. Tri-zone climate control, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, backup camera. No 360 or anything like that. Honda don't have that in any of their cars right now. Home link is standard, so you have the built-in garage openers, auto dimming rear view mirror, and then for the power mirrors like I was telling you about, you just push it and they fold in. So that's Trailsport and up. Blind spot monitoring system. Honda sensing is standard on all of them, so adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, frontal collision braking, road departure mitigation is all standard. Auto windows, wireless phone charger. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is still wired, if you're curious about that. And then it's very spacious, a lot of headroom, a lot of leg room. Just what these Passports are known for, jump in the back seat. Standard moonroof. You won't get a panorama or anything like that. None of the Passports have that. The Pilot does have the panorama glass. It doesn't actually open. Built-in sunshades. So if you're familiar with the 21 Passport, you're gonna be familiar with this interior. Just this trim is supposed to be a little bit more rugged. We'll get back into cargo space, but plenty of headroom, plenty of leg room. All right, we're in the back. So first thing to notice is bigger dual zone, bigger dual exhaust finishers. They're bigger than 21s. Parking sensors in the back. The rear bumper is all different. This Passport is blacked out now. That's only on the Trailsport. So you get the Trailsport badging. All-wheel drive is blacked out. Power tailgate. You don't get the hands-free kick. I believe they saved that for the Elite. Plenty of space. Trailsport gets its own all-season floor mats, but has its own embroidered into it since Trailsport's upside down. And these all-season floor mats come standard with the Trailsport, so that's a new addition, and that's actually pretty cool because you get carpet ones usually with all of our Hondas, but Trailsport comes with all seasons with Trailsport on in orange. So that's pretty cool. You can easily drop down the seats, push up a button back here. Very spacious. Sleep back there. Do all types of stuff. You get kicked out the house or something like that, boom, you got a bed, storage underneath. It is very windy today when I decided to, you know what's crazy? It wasn't even windy before I decided making this video, and as soon as I started recording the video, it's windy. But additional storage, subwoofer, spare tire, funnels, very user friendly. Now that you don't have the third row back here, you can actually do that. So here's a Sonic Gray Civic Sport 2022 next to 2022 Sonic Gray Passport. So nice color, a nice addition. The Pilot Trailsport has the little clouding on the side, so Honda didn't put it for the Passport, but that's options you can get on there. Surprised they didn't make that part of the option, but it's a good looking vehicle. I won't really jump inside the Ex-l because this is one level below, but I will show you some differences. First thing to notice is, well, you may or may not notice, but there's no fog lights on the Ex-l, so that's pretty interesting. And the grille on here is a little bit more gray with a shimmer to it, and this is a little bit more just regular black plastic, like the lower of the part of the bumper. So a little difference there. Also, here are the new 20s that's on the Ex-ls. I really like this design. Like I like how this looks. It looks pretty cool. I like this versus the previous Ex-l wheels. And these are still 20s. Let me see what the dimensions are. So they're 265, 45, 20. Anybody wondering? And one thing I did notice that's super different is in the rear, Honda made the turn signals full red. So usually on the Passports, the turn signals is clear, have a clear lens on it. On the Ex-l it's red. It gives me like a 2016, 2017 Pilot vibes. Like, it's actually pretty interesting that they did that. Yeah, they made that all red. I actually like the all red. That's actually pretty, I don't know. That's a cool little retro look almost to it. Even though 16 Pilot is not even that old, can't really say retro. Honda went for a more aggressive approach versus this was more Passport Odyssey-ish. Like a lot of people say that the Pilot and the Passport look too much of a minivan. These and it's crazy. They just changed the front fender, hood, bumper, and they changed up the whole look of it. Like it's less minivan-y now. But they don't have that power boat hood like I was showing you. Like the presence on that looks way more aggressive than this. So I feel like these should sell pretty well. We already sold one already. It was, I think someone had a deposit on it, something like that. So these should be super nice. The Pilot Trailsport is, I told you, it was 0.8 higher than the normal Pilot. The Trailsports is about 1 inch and some change than the normal Passport. I mean, you're probably not going to see that with your eye, but there's a difference there. So you do got that.
Wheels that look 10 times better than these looking things.
He's not a fan of the 21.
No way.
But that's what I was saying. These are my favorite. I like these. These are my favorite wheels. These look so nice. You guys heard it here from Mark. He approved the 22. But that's pretty much the difference and what's new for 22. A lot of appearance things. The powertrain is still the same engine, same transmission. The ground clearance is a little bit different on the Trailsport, but other than that, you still get that smooth ride. And if you're used to the 21, then this just kind of just makes it a little pop. It took everything that the 21 is good at and then just throw a little cherry on top pretty much. So this should be a good seller. We don't have an Elite yet, but I'm sure the Elite should have the same equipment like the 21 Elite, just with these looks. And it'll be probably similar, more, actually, I don't know, I gotta see what it looks like, to be honest.
The Elite comes with these wheels.
No, Elite got his own wheels.
Elite got its own wheels?
Yeah, so Trailsport got his own wheels, AXL got his own wheels, and actually the Elite, if you look it up, 22 Elite, those wheels are actually pretty nice too.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're nice wheels too. So I'm ending everything here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I don't know why the wind came when I decided to record, but it is what it is. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.